Please. Mercy.
Hey everybody, it's commentary time. Hey, I want to thank Brandeis for submitting this contract. There aren't too many rules here. It's pretty much just, eliminate whoever is in the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary and make them suffer. So that's exactly what we did. Thank you for the submission. This was fun. It was also brief and to the point. I tried a number of different ways to do it. In the end, I decided to really just kind of go with the whole martial combat approach. So there are a couple spell combos I'm using here that are brand new. Let's go over those. Ghost Walk in the left hand, and I'm using a new spell, which this one is called Hidden Cobra. And when I hit the victim with this, once they are out of combat for 5 seconds, they suffer a bunch of damage. So the idea here is it's kind of a timed thing, right? So I'm using Ghost Walk going in, hitting them with Hidden Cobra, and then going back to Ghost Walk to try and keep them guessing for long enough for the spell to take effect. Once Hidden Cobra takes effect, then I attack from behind and get the assassination. It's kind of a fun little combo, and it's terrific when you're trying to get assassinations against opponents that are heavily armored, really tough. So here again, Ghost Walk, and I understand that when I cast Ghost Walk, my enemies are going to end up going to where I cast the spell last. So here I cast it and I immediately jump across, right? I wait for Hidden Cobra to take effect. It does, and he's hurting there, and I snatch him before he can go fully invisible and get the kill. The next one I took on was Festus Krex, who's actually in the chapel area. So I blinked up here to the other side of the window, and then I was peeking through the window to try and figure out how close he was, where he was sitting. And once he stood up, I could see he was actually pretty close to the window. So that was my time to pounce, and I used a big blizzard spell, which it kind of explodes and spins in a radius, right? Which is going to catch him in the room and people outside the room. So that took care of him pretty quickly, and I didn't even have to get up in his face. So that is 3 down so far. Next on the list was Nazir. Now with Nazir, I don't want to try and catch him with Hidden Cobra when he's sitting in a chair, laying in a bed, leaning against a wall, anything like that. I want him to just kind of be standing in the middle of the room. So I'm going to kill time here and loot Festus and make sure he's dead while I wait for Nazir to change position. So what I'm doing here is I'm taking the money from all the victims, but I'm taking also one personal item from each victim. That is our proof of death. So I will be going back and getting the others that I've bypassed on the way out. Okay, so looking for Nazir. All right, he's still kind of sitting there. Hopefully he'll move soon. And he did. And as soon as he moved, that was my cue to take action. So invisibility, hidden cobra, invisibility again, and then I immediately move to the opposite side from where I cast that last spell. He's going to be drawn to that area, and then I'm going to swoop in behind him and get the kill. So hidden cobra has done its dirty work, and now we get in there for the kill. So in essence, I'm using spell casting as a way. The Ghost Walk is doing two things. Firstly, it's making me invisible, which makes it more difficult for them to get into combat, which makes it more likely that hidden cobra is actually going to take effect, because they're more likely to waste time trying to find me. And the longer they're out of combat, the more likely they are to be affected by hidden cobra. So, you know, that's part of it. The other thing is I'm using the sound of the spell, the casting of the spell, as a distraction to draw them to a specific area where I can swoop in from behind. So I'm doing a lot of sort of misdirection and changing position. Okay, so here we've got Gabriella left, and I am going to draw her out this direction. Mainly what I'm doing is I'm doing this to try and get her spider caught up in the spell. In that frost rune. I do not want to contend with her spider. I want to go straight to the job at hand. My concern was running into the spider in the stairway here would just slow me down. So while the spider is dealing with a rune, we get our hidden cobra. Now it takes effect, and that brings her down. So at this point, I'm just checking to make sure the spider's gone, and it is. That plan worked. And now I'm just waiting for her to get back up on her feet. Mainly because I wanted to get kind of the standing kill cam for some variety.
Mercy.
And there it is. Contract fulfilled. Now from Gabriella, we took her gold, and we took that strange bowl that she keeps in her inventory. And I think we've collected something personal from everyone else except for Vizier. I don't know. Yeah, he's got a sword. We're going to take that. That'll be his personal item. Yeah. Bizarra. Okay, we're going to take that spell, or that sword, excuse me, and we're done. Contract fulfilled. So thank you again. This was a great contract, a lot of fun to do. Tried a few different ways. If you're interested in submitting a contract, all you have to do is become a Patreon supporter of CouchWarriorTV and Character Crusade podcast. You can do that by going to patreon.charactercrusade.com. Also, you can join our community on Discord. Go to discord.charactercrusade.com, and that is where you can submit contracts to your heart's content. I will see you next time.